You right. It's daily toast time. Daily toast time. It's daily toast time. Welcome, family. Welcome. Was up skate. Well, I didn't skate. I was just like, I was done, man. I'm starting to lose. I'm starting to lose patience on some stuff, and I don't know. I don't know. I can't blame it on age. It's just because a lot of the feelings that I'm feeling, I've been feeling. But like I said, after I hit 50, man, it's like some of this shit you just can't do. But you know, on today's toast, I got a text from a very good friend, and today we're going to end the toast. You know what I'm saying? We want to send some energy to a friend in need. I won't say no names because they might not want all the information out. But know that my heart and my mind are with you in these times, and I will be in contact. So, family, you know what we say here. First off, I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Man, listen, I am your host, Brother Hatim. This is the Daily Toast, and of course, this is the Heart of a Zimmer production. We strive to blow up your old paradigms. Alright, so now before we start the song, because our show is about to start the song, I want to make sure we streaming on all cylinders, make sure everything is up and working, make sure everything is moving in the fashion that it needs to be moving. Let's see, are we up on Facebook? Make sure we up on Facebook first, because I want to make sure the family is up in the house. I want to make sure all y'all in the house. Let's see. I don't know if we streaming on Facebook. My thing say we streaming, but I don't see nothing. So if anybody out there Facebook, go on, post up a comment. I can't see the hearts on my camera, so, and I'm not up on Facebook yet, so you got to go and put up a letter or something. Put up the letter T if you out there, or better yet, the letter G for Gye-Nyame. Alright, I just see we up. Let's see. Edit post. Oh, man. Alright. We're going to be on 21 Goose South Challenge, Folk Tales for Grown Folks. I'm not going to put this one on the G&J E-Course. I'm going to do a special video for that. Let's see. We're going to put it on the Magic Hour. And just get started. Alright. Now, are we on YouTube? I'm up on Facebook. I need to make sure we on YouTube. But until then... Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Do you know, do your belly deep breath? Now, grab your glass, put some water. Get your picture of that water. Lift that picture of that water. Simply put, drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, pour, then drink. Now, family, listen. Let your body move some more. Drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. All stretch. Move your body, drink some water. Family, move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, move, yeah, drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors fast. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then. Now take your breath and drink some water. Then pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Stay healthy, remember. Breathe, drink, eat, move. The 4 pillars of health. Bang. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on, drink with me. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. All right, fam, let's do the toast. Because you can see I am late. Yep. Laid down in the tub a little bit longer this morning. At school on my venture a little bit later yesterday, and my girls enjoyed themselves, and many of the children enjoyed themselves. I really, when it comes down to it, that's what counts, being able to provide once again that term, space and time for your children to make something happen. They got to get out, they got to network, they got to see a skating dinosaur, they got to enjoy themselves. And what is life? You know what I'm saying? What's life if you can't provide some little subtle pleasures for your children? So one of the things we're working on is we're trying to teach them a little bit about economics. So we got currency. And with the currency, they were able to purchase their tickets and their skates. So they had more money to spend when they went in there, so they didn't have to worry about the initial expenses. So all they had to do was earn the currency at the school and pay for their interest ticket. And like I said, it was, so in our currency we probably raised 2,500 in our currency. Real good, real good. You know what I'm saying? So that means 50 paid 50. You know, and I'm giving the babies a round of applause. Those out there. So we're gonna move. The next step is to move what we do into a whole nother level, because, like I said, the goal is to teach the young people about an economic system, trading. You know what I'm saying? Trading and economics and stuff like that. So that, we get them ready. Now we just got to mix the politics up in there, in real life, not just imaginary, but in real life, so that they can pick it up. But let's do the toast. We'll have more time to talk about some of this stuff during the toast and talk. I am out of ambrosia. Last little bit. Thank God for the weekend, because now I have to get some tea together. I got to get a health drink for tomorrow. So I'm going to mix a little bit of that original with my last little bit of pineapple, so that we can do this toast here. I'll get a health drink for tomorrow, so that we could go and keep ourselves busy until the next batch of ambrosia is ready. Orders are coming in. You know what I'm saying? We do what we do here at Gye-Nyame Journey. So family, first off, I want to give honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass, we salute that creator, and we say, I say. From there, family, we move on to our list of our ancestors. And without any further ado, I want to introduce our family to you. Our family, right? Our ancestors. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Tex, Andy Davis, Brown, C. Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris Pendergast, and Eileen, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Michael Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman, No More Exit, Pet Mott, Rob Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss. I'm trying to remember. Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy right there, Gail Pulley and the Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley, Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jonathan Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Anna Lorella Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Daryl Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird, B.D. Sale, Weller, V. the Farmer, Argo, Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ada Johnson, Pelosi M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, May Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keisha Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selma Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thorne, Richard Thorne, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, May Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thorne, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Andy Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinero, Don Patel Wellman, Fred Douglas Trigg Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Perry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brandon Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dewey Monares, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Parrish, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DeFritas Hines, Honest Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradley, Kevin Spradley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Will Belong, Maya DeCatney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Michael Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word, the First Stage Tribe, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, President Bruce Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula, and Andrew Baker, Patricia Netwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon. Clee, what you cooking?
I cooked the pot pie.
I smell vinegar. Oh. At an age. Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry, Tubman K, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaronina Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Artie Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Monahan Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Joe Dean Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Littleton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls here in West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Amy Lord Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.A. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruben Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easy, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Corporate, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We also have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cunder, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Rickens, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sonny Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Correa, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gantz, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruthie Lane Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Manga III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jasandra, Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, LLT Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkrumah, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Priscilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Joseph Carl White, Jesse Woods, T.L.R. Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Abby Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Grace, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Carper, Ozell Leathers Jr., and Geneva Jackson. We raise our glass to our ancestors and we say, Ashe. Family, we move on. We call on this present moment. We call all of our power into this present moment so that we can focus on what it is we need to achieve today. We want to focus this energy on our Nia. We want to activate the reticular formation in our brain so that we can start identifying and seeking out our principles. So today, we are seeking Nia. Family, for those that don't speak the language, Nia means purpose. The modern principle today is balance. The color is yellow. Got my light yellow here. Got my golden yellow right here. Go on to the merch store. Check it out. GNJmedia.live/merch. Just click the thing at the top. Anyway, rhythm is the hermetic law of the day. Male name for the day is Kofi. Female name is Afua. We want to give all of the Nia babies a round of applause. So raising the glass up to Nia for this day, for this moment, lifting our glass up in the moment, lifting up our glass, saluting the moment, realizing that it is a sacred trust that was passed on to us by our ancestors, and we have the responsibility of making sure that we are able to pass it on to our future generations. Alright, so we raise our glass, we say Ashe. From there we move to our future, our children, our children's children, on to infinity, and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move on to all of our relations, and we say Ashe. Now we toast. Now this that selfish toast is for you. What is it you need in this moment, family? Right? Ashe. From there, family, last but not least, toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, the most marvelous, uplifting, outstanding, and strongest individual in the room. I lift my glass up to your beautiful self. I toast you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And as we say in Gye-Nyame, ket in, right? So, we're going to take a sip. You aged well, girl. Feel it warm in my body. That mixture. But yo, fam, I got to get up. I got to go and get these girls' clothes ready, get cleaned up and out, and into, off to school. So, family, I salute all of you, and I pray that your day will be as beautiful and as powerful as you are. With that, I'm out.